It is 2E582. You arrive at the port village of Seyda-Neen, the gateway to Vardenfell, in the southern Bittercoast region. After completing the formalities at the Census and Excise building, you head out of the village and take the road going north. On the road, you bump into a Khajiit named Halinjirr. As you exchange pleasantries, you sense a hint of nervousness in him.
Nervous? Me? Ha! Do not make this one laugh. Halinjirr is just horrible. Bandits kicked this one out of his home and stole his crops. Halinjirr is just a simple farmer, you see. They will make me a starving pauper.
You offer to help.
You will help? Oh, bless you. This one planted his crops in a cavern nearby. Zainsipilu, please, retrieve my notes and poison the water. Without proper irrigation, the plants will wither. It pains me to kill them, but these bandits must not prosper.
So, Halinjirr's crops have been stolen by some bandits. Note that he does not want you to cause any physical harm to those bandits, but wants you to destroy his crop, so they cannot profit from them. If you choose to do as he says, Halinjirr talks about his friend Falura.
Falura is this one's loyal farmhand. She is not very bright, and she is very lazy, always scribbling notes and asking silly questions. But I keep her on anyway. Halinjirr always does right by his friends.
You are curious about what Halinjirr grows.
Halinjirr is growing a rare Khajiiti herb, very delicate and very desirable. Good for seasoning fish and soothing the humors. Satisfied?
He does not mention the crop name, but he does say that it soothes the humors. We are talking about moon sugar, aren't we? There is only one way to find out. We head out to Zainsipilu, a cave north of Seyda-Neen. On the way you bump into Falura, Halinjirr's friend. She knows about his plan and is conflicted about it, while stressing about the importance of the task on hand.
Well, we wouldn't want that, would we? What? No, don't be absurd. Just do
I don't think I trust either of
asked.
these people.
Deal with those ruffians in the cavern.
Once inside Zainsipilu, our objective is to find Halinjirr's notes. You deal with some enemies, and follow the path until you end up in a massive chamber.
Wow.
Jesus. Wow, okay. Did not expect that.
I don't.
Wouldn't find this in Morrowind.
After taking in the spectacular views, walk on the wooden bridge to the right, and head past the waterfall to find the notes. On reading the notes, you find that Halinjirr is ecstatic about the soil in Zainsipilu, but needs help to take care of the Nyx hound problem. That is where Falura enters the picture. Together they deal with the creatures and plant the crop. It also appears that Halinjirr is anxious for the crops to grow. The question arises, does he have an addiction problem? Anyway, you head deeper into the caves hoping to find more clues.
Nyx socks. And a prowler. Oh, some Nyx hounds over there too. Oh crap.
What the hell is that?
Oh god, I guess these things actually hit pretty hard. Jeez.
At one end of the cave, you find some tents and an interesting note left by the bandits. The bandits appear to have a hard time dealing with Nyx hounds and fetcher flies. They also reveal that Falura bribed them, so she is working with the bandits as well as Halinjirr. The plot thickens. Further down in an alcove, we find notes from Falura herself. You learn that Falura worked for the House Redoran's Narcotics Oath Bureau, who were cleaning up Vardenfell and getting rid of skooma, one arrest at a time. We learn that Falura was one of the best officers working on this case. Unfortunately, she started drinking skooma and was searching for dealers herself. Everything fell apart when another officer brought in her dealer who was more than happy to talk and ratted Falura out. The Narcotics Oath Bureau fired her, and she was lucky not to be thrown behind bars. Now that she is sobered up, Falura is ready to win back her honor no matter the means. You walk towards the cave passage where you find Halinjirr's sugar toxin, then go back and poison the water source near the crops after crossing the lava river.
We have to find a way to get back up. I guess that's one way. Good thinking. Just pour it in. See your bottles of that. Leave, we did it.
Now that we have completed the task, the time has come for some answers. We go back to the cave's entrance and exit Zainsipulu. We find Falura waiting for us and wanting to speak to us.
You made it. Good. We have a great deal to talk about in a short period of time.
When we ask her about Halinjirr, she does not want to talk about him. She starts talking about moon sugar, skooma, and its side effects. We ask about her reasoning to help Halinjirr, and she just says she wanted to see if moon sugar could actually grow in Vardenfell. She also admits that she was kicked out of the House Redoran's Narcotics Oath Bureau.
I'd rather not discuss it. Suffice it to say that the skooma trade offers many dark incentives, especially for undercover officers. It's easy to cross the line. Too easy. I don't know, but it doesn't matter. He's developed a method to grow vast quantities of moon sugar in Vardenfell. Imagine what would happen if the
Everyone wants his skills.
family got hold of his notes.
We deduce that Falura is speculating about Halinjirr's motives. She is worried if the Kimona Tong gets hold of his notes. It's now time to confront Halinjirr.
There it is.
Halinjirr, what's up, man?
You are kind to check up on Halinjirr, but this one is fine. Again, thank you. What?
How could she?
How could she? Why would she do that? Halinjirr is no threat to anyone.
Why is no threat?
Skooma? No. Halinjirr does not make skooma.
Oh yes,
My
early
sister
moon
and
sugar.
cousin were both addicts. This one would never make such a thing. I only grow moon sugar, Walker. For personal use, you see. You would not ruin a life over such a thing, would you? A little sugar in the morning to start the day, a little in the evening to soothe the soul.
I'll let you
Moon
choose.
sugar is a beautiful thing, my friend. The Riddlethar's gift to all Khajiit. Is the pursuit of pleasure really so bad?
At this point, we are offered two choices. Either to lie to Halinjirr and rat him out, or to keep his secret safe. So let us examine the fact at hand. Halinjirr, with the help of Falura, planted moon sugar in Zainsipulu, which were stolen by some bandits. Falura admits that she is a skooma addict. Falura also was kicked out by House Redoran's Narcotics Oath Bureau. Falura bribed the bandits to acquire moon sugar. Falura wants you to report Halinjirr to the authorities, hoping to restore her honor. Halinjirr says he does not manufacture skooma. He only uses moon sugar for his personal use. Facing the facts, we ascertain that Halinjirr is breaking the law by growing moon sugar, which is not allowed by the tribunal. We also clearly see that Falura was speculating about the dangers of Halinjirr's notes. There is no evidence that moon sugar would get to factions like the Kimona Tong. Helping Falura may ensure that skooma won't be manufactured in Vardenfell. Ratting out Halinjirr to the authorities also may ensure skooma won't be manufactured in Vardenfell. Nothing can be confirmed at this point. We wished we had a third option to destroy the research notes and tell Halinjirr to leave. Unfortunately, there is no such option. Here is today's Morrowind Morality question. What will you do? Will you rat out Halinjirr by sharing his notes to the authorities at Seyda-Neen? Will you keep his secret and disappoint Falura? Chose wisely, Outlander. Almalexia, Sothasil, and Vivek are watching you.